Hello everyone, welcome to Launch to Profit Step by Step 90-day case study. My name is Kweku and I welcome you to today's class. So today is day 1 of 90 in this affiliate marketing tutorial for beginners challenge, and today we are researching niches. Okay. This is a series of videos that I have designed to show you how to start affiliate marketing business in 90 days. And the motivation here is to help you or be your guide, take you through the process of starting an affiliate marketing business. So this video or this challenge is all about, starting everything from scratch. And as I have explained in my video yesterday, every single day we are going to complete one step in this process. Okay, so today we are researching niches. So before we go to today's class to learn what is on the table today, I want you to understand that this is a challenge, and so you cannot go to number 2 without finishing the number 1. Okay, it is a series. Everything must follow in each order. So I want you to follow up with me and then try as much as possible to complete the task that we are supposed to complete on each day, because if you fail to complete the day activity, it's going to pile up and you may end up getting overwhelmed and then see yourself lagging behind. So if you really want to do this with me, then please fasten your seatbelt and make sure that you complete each task that we are going to complete in each day. Is that okay? All right. So today's class is about how to choose a profitable niche at a sport. Okay. Now, so in today's class, we are going to learn how to choose a profitable niche. And when it comes to an online business, it's all about niching. Okay, so what is a niche? A niche is simply a topic that you are going to talk about, or you are going to concentrate and start creating content around it. It is a topic that you think you are interested in it, and that you can share your knowledge, your values that you want, or you have with other people. Okay, so a niche is simply means a topic of interest. All right, and in order for us to come up with a niche or a topic, there are various things that you need to take into consideration. Okay, and the strategy that I use to pick a niche is what I'm going to show you in this video. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to look at interest. Okay, I'm going to look through myself and then look at my interest and then see if there is any topic that I can pick from my interest. After that, I'll compare this interest that I am going to list with, when it comes, is it a broad or is it a micro? Okay, so we are going to talk about a broad niche versus a micro niche. Okay, and then after that we will go to we go and then learn about a knowledge niche versus a passion niche. Okay, we are going to compare all these interests with the knowledge and then passion as well, and then after that we will go online and then look at how these interests or the topics that I have listed, how they are trending online. Okay, how are people taking this interest into consideration? You have to do all these background check for you to know that the topic that you are going to choose is actually people are interested in it. Okay, and then after that we just finalize our niche research. So everything is going to be in that order. Okay, all right. Let's look at interest. Okay, now when it gets to this level, this is usually what I do. I pick up my notepad and then take my pencil or a pen and then try to stay away from my computer a little bit. I usually go outside and then I sit and then try to explore myself, look at my environment, and see if there is anything that I can come out with. Okay. This is the time that you also have to, do the same. It shouldn't be something that is going to take a whole lot of time out of your life, but it should be a few minutes. Just take yourself out, then concentrate, explore yourself, go within yourself, and try to be honest. What are your interests? What interests you in your life? Okay, and that is the kind of topics that is the kind of things that I want you to list them down on your paper. Okay. Now, well, because I'm doing this right in front of you, I have to, um, I cannot do this with my desk over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a Google Doc to do this right in front of you, so you will know how I am going to do my listing. All right. So I'm going to open my Google Doc. Okay. So Google Doc is simply going to Google, and then you click on this nine dots. You click on it. You come down. You see Google Docs. All right. So you click on it. It takes you to a Google screen like this. All right. Now, when you open your Google Doc, okay, it's just like a Microsoft Office Word. So you can do your document stuff with it. Okay, but this one is an online, so everything that you are doing is being saved online. Now, what when you get your paper, what you do is you just maybe type something, your name and your interest. So you write your name and your interest. So start listing your interest. What you do is, what I do is I bullet it so that it makes kind of looks a little nice. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start listing my interest, and my interest is first of all music. I love listening to music. Okay. I I don't know what I can do without music. I love listening to music. Okay. And then after that, I also love computer games. Okay. And then after that, I can say I love something like gardening. All right. I love growing plants within my environment. Okay. So then love, I'm also a tech, I'm a tech enthusiast as well. Okay. I love gadgets. I love technology, and I'm a technology kind of a person. So it is something that I love knowing a lot about it. And also, I'm a tech enthusiast. Okay. I also love to talk about, I also love to talk about men health. Okay. Men health. I'm a man, so it's kind of something that triggers me. I have interest in that as well. And then of late, I have become somebody who is also interested in things like um, spirituality. Okay. So this is something that has come up lately with me. And then there is something that I want to add over here. Okay. There's something that I have learned lately, that it can also trigger some kind of interest, and it is something that you can really use it as a way of, choosing a niche. Okay. And I call it is something like there's something like upcoming or ongoing project in your life. Okay, you can look at it from this way. Maybe there is a kind of a travel that you embarked lately. Okay, or you've just did something within your life and it has really triggered your interest. For instance, you want to travel or you just came back from a vacation somewhere else. Okay, and the kind of experience that you had with your travel can trigger an interest for a business. Okay, for an online business. So upcoming or an ongoing project in your life can also be used as a topic of interest. Okay, now these are the kind of topics that I can list so far. Okay, so that's quite a lot, and it's all about me. Okay, now let's go and look at broad niches versus a micro niche. Okay, a broad niche simply encompasses a larger, more general topic or a market segment that cater to a wide range of interest and audiences. Okay, so when we talk about broad niche, it is the general topic or the broader aspect of a topic is what we are referring as a broad topic. Okay, for example, gardening, technology, they are not actually specific. When we say gardening, you are not specific. You are talking in general terms as gardening. Okay, and that is a very broad topic. Okay, within the gardening, you may have subtopics is that you can treat as a topic on its own. Okay, so one thing about the audience size for broad topic or broad niches are very large. It has a very large potential audience due to the broader appeal. Okay, a lot of people are in this particular side of these topics, and because of that, it has a huge or large audience. And because it has a large audience, the competition is very high. Okay, so the competition for such topics is very high. Is that okay? So when we look at my list that I just did, you can see that all the lists that I have done here, or all the topics that I have listed them here, they are all broad. Okay, they are broad topics. Okay, now let's go and see the micro niche. A micro niche is simply it is a way of narrowing down the focus from the broader aspect. It targets a smaller, more specific audience with distinct interests. Okay, so you pick the bigger or the broader topic, and then you try within that topic, you try to go within it and then pick a smaller aspect of it. Okay, for instance, when you pick gardening, you can do something like men's gardening. Okay, men's gardening it means gardening made for men only. Okay, and that is you are niching down, you are narrowing down to a much more specific audience. Okay, you are talking to only men who are interested in gardening. If you take something like a technology, you can talk about VPN, or you can talk about AI for content creators. Okay, so even though AI is a broad topic, you have narrowed down to a place where you are only going to talk about AI for content creators. Okay, content creators that uses AI. Okay, so that is a niche down, or a micro niche within a broad topic of AI. Is that okay? Now, the audience size for a micro niche is relatively small. Okay, you have a small audience, and you have a low competition as well. Okay, And since we are interested in doing something or building a business as quickly as possible in order for us to gain weight within whatever we want to start, we are interested in micro niche. Okay, so I'm going to visit my list and try to niche them down and see if we can narrow things down to a much more specific area. Okay, so when it comes to the music, I'm going to do something like a guitar. Okay, I love playing guitar. It's something that I love doing it. Okay, and then when it comes to computer games, I'm going to do something like easy video games. Okay, I'm going to do something like easy video games, and this is referring as video games that are very simple, that you can play with your smartphone, and it's not, it doesn't, you don't have to be using joystick and stuff like that to do this. Video games is something that you can play with your smartphone, something that will help you to unwind. I mean, yes, so that is easy video games. Then when it comes to gardening, I can talk about something like I can niche down to something like a vertical garden, that is pot gardening. Okay, so I call it pot gardening because it is a gardening for a small space, people within the urban areas. Okay, if you have a very small space and you really want to do gardening, you can do some kind of pot gardening. I call it pot gardening, and that is usually what I do. You buy flower pots and then stuff like that, and then you fill in with your soil, and then you try different plants and then grow them within your small area. Okay, then when it comes to technology, I can list a whole bunch of them, but I simply will go something like gadgets. Right, so yes, gadgets. All right, within the gadgets I can go something like maybe Bluetooth devices. Okay, so I can talk about only Bluetooth devices as a topic. Yes, you can choose that as a topic. Talk about headphones, talk about a whole lot of things that that uses Bluetooth technology. Okay, now with men health with men health I can do something like, okay, mental health, body care, working out. So I can do workout, I can do mental health care, I can do body care, I can do skin care, I can do workout, all these under men health. All right. And then when it comes to spirituality, this is something that I just picked recently, and I am so intrigued, and I've started reading a whole lot of articles and books around it. Okay, it's about astrology. Okay, it's about astrology, numerology, kind of stuff. Okay, it is something that is I mean, I just met a friend and he introduced me into this astrology stuff, but they kind of make a lot of sense to me. So I've grown some kind of interest within this, that I wish I knew a lot about them. So it is something that can spark a journey with it. I can start something with it just because I'm so interested in learning a lot about it. Okay. Now the ongoing project or an ongoing thing that is going on within my life is something that I'm trying to do myself. Okay, I've started already and I'm doing it. So it is also an ongoing thing that I'm doing, and it's all about home office setup. All right. As an online businessman, I don't have office in the house. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to set up my own office within the house. So home office setup is also a topic that I can treat, and I'm confident that I can really do this because there are a couple of things that I have learned recently, and it has really triggered my interest in sharing this with my people who are also found themselves in the same space. Okay, you watching me right now, definitely there's going to be a point in your life that you are going to need an office space within the house. Okay, it's not as an freelancer, as an online home work from home kind of a guy. You're gonna need this kind of office setup within your house or within your home, and the kind of process, choosing desk and stuff, I mean dedicated workspace and stuff like that, you're going to need information that is going to guide you in building this and yourself. Okay, and so it is also a topic that I can treat. All right, so I have now niched down my topics to quite a little ones. Okay, home office setup is not a little one though, but I think it's something that I can still niche them down. Okay, I can still niche this down to much more um, smaller space. Okay, but let's see, maybe something will come up later. All right. Now, a knowledge niche versus a passion niche. So, what is a knowledge niche? All right. Now, knowledge niche here is referring to your expertise, your knowledge, or your professional experience in the field. Okay. We all have some, at a point in time, we have acquired some knowledge. You are probably working within some kind of a field already. All right. So you can use this kind of knowledge skills that you have acquired within all these years that you've been working, and then share this with people that are also found or that have also found themselves within this particular area. Okay, so a knowledge niche is your expertise, your knowledge, or your professional experience in the field. For example, a marketing executive, you are probably working as a marketing executive in a company. You are a field engineer or you are a technical writer. So these are the skills that you have acquired within all these years that you've been working. Okay. Now what you're gonna do is you're going to use this knowledge that you have acquired so far, and then share what you share this with your audience. Okay, now you are building a business out of the experience that you have gotten um, from your professional knowledge. Okay, so a knowledge niche is referring to something that you know, something that you have experienced, something that you have acquired, skills that you have acquired, and then you are going to use this as your business. All right, a lot of people are online are doing this. Trust me, you can hear people doing accounting consultancy, um, a whole lot. There are a lot of people are using their professional skills that they have acquired within some years, and then they are turning them into a side hustle, and they are making a lot of money with it. Okay, now a passion niche. A passion niche is referring to something that you deeply passionate about. Okay, it is not. It is something that you probably don't have knowledge. You don't have knowledge in, but you love doing it, and that is the passion. Okay, now a lot of people or some experts will tell you that these days starting an online business or starting a blogging or something like that doesn't really has to be something that you are passionate about or stuff like that. But let me tell you one thing that I have experienced myself. Now, when it comes to passion, interest, and all these things that I'm trying to bring into your mind, it is starting this online business, especially with website or YouTube, is going to be a very major shift in your life. The thing is, you're gonna hit a road or you're gonna hit a rock that you are going to probably quit. Okay, it is not something that you can just pick any topic and start writing or start creating content about it. All those people who are saying that you can just pick anything and then go ahead and grow with it, they have money to, hire people who are going to create this content with for them. Okay, but one thing I have known is that when it comes to this blogging thing, you really need to attach some kind of personality to it. In order for you to gain the confidence with your audience, you need to attach your personality with your brand. And I mean, hiring somebody to create content for you might not be the kind of branding that you want, and this is going to discourage you because you may have difficult in building the audience at that speed space, the at the speed that you are looking for. Okay, so one thing that you should always consider is that you have to attach some kind of personal branding to your content, so that people, when people start reading your content or consuming your content, they will see you within your content, and that is going to bring them close to you for you to build that kind of audience that you need for your business. Okay, so when it comes to a passionate, the motivation is to express your interest to like-minded individuals who share same passion with you. Okay, so then that is exactly what I am talking about. There are a lot of people who are interested in the topic that you are also interested, and so in order for you to um, draw them close to you, you really need to show that kind of passion with them so that they can come close to you. Now, hiring somebody to write the content, you will still be sitting down. If you want to put that personality to your content, then you still have to sit down and then edit this thing yourself, try to put yourself within it. And that, because you are not interested in it, that is going to really put you off. It's natural thing that occurs. So please do not think that you can just pick anything and grow with it. If you have the money to hire people to do that for you, that's cool. But what I'm teaching here is something that you can build by yourself. Okay? So let's go back to my list again and then see which one is a knowledge niche and which one is a passion niche. Okay? So when it comes to I'm going to, within this list, I'm going to represent a passion niche with the letter P, and then I'm going to represent knowledge with letter K. So I'm going to indicate them within the list, and then we see how this is going to be come out with. So when it comes to guitar is a passion. Okay, I don't know, I don't have much knowledge with it, but I love playing it. Okay, so I'm going to represent it with the letter P, and then that stands for the passion. Okay, now when it comes to computer games, it's also a passion because I'm not a programmer, so these, how to code these programs and stuff like that, I just don't know what goes within this to make this game come up. I I I just love playing it, so it's just a passion for it, just to help me unwind. And then when it comes to gardening will be something like a passion as well as some knowledge. Okay. Okay, so I have a serious passion for gardening and some knowledge for gardening, because I have done this a couple of years. So there have been some experience that I've gotten, the knowledge that I have gotten with some of these plants that I grow. So I have passion and some knowledge for this gardening topic. Now, when it comes to technology or the gadgets, it's also knowledge and passion. Okay, so I have been working as a technologist. I'm a computer engineer, so I kind of have knowledge with this technology. I'm talking about Bluetooth technology, wireless technology, and stuff like that. So this has something to do with my professional knowledge. Okay, now when it comes to mental health, I have passion and just a little knowledge so I have passion and just a little knowledge when it comes to mental health. All right, and then this is passion. Body care is passion. Working out is passion. Of course, it's passion because I need to build some muscle a little bit. As a man, you need to be masculine. So working out is something that you love doing it. Okay. Now, when it comes to spirituality, this is definitely a passion. Okay. I don't know. I do not know knowledge. I don't have knowledge with it. So it's all about passion. Okay. Now, when it comes to home office setup, this is something that I am doing. So it's also a passion and just a little knowledge, because some aspects of the home office setup is something that I have knowledge with it. Okay, when it comes to setting up your home office network, I have knowledge with that. So let me just do it knowledge. Okay, so this is how I have come up with my list. When it comes to the music, it has something to do with passion. The games, passion. Gardening is more of passion and knowledge. And then when it comes to technology, I have knowledge and passion. And then mental health care is passion and some knowledge, with body care, passion, working out, passion. And then spirituality, I have passion for both astrology and numerology. They are all great interest to me. And then the upcoming or the ongoing project, I have passion and knowledge with some aspect of the home office setup. Okay, so this is how I have categorized them. All right. Okay, now let's move on. Now, we have to look at how these topics are trending online. Okay, so when you look at my list, I have like a lot of them. Okay, I have a lot of them. But before we go to the Google Trends, okay, before we go to Google Trends and see how these topics are doing online, now let's go and look at Google Trends. Let's do looking at trends. Okay, we are going to now let's look at how these topics are trending online. Okay, how people are searching for these terms, looking into for information about these topics. Okay, we are going to use Google Trends to do this. Okay, we are going to do Google Trends to do this. But before we go ahead and switch into Google Trends, I kind of have a lot of topics that we are going to um, use this Google Trends to to find out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shortlist this topics and then come out with at least maybe 2 or 3 so that we can speed up the process, because there's I'm only going to choose one topic out of all these lists. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to shortlist this, and then the the last 3 or 2 that I'm confidently choosing as a topic, then we go ahead to Google Trends and then we check how it's trending. It is advisable to do all these just to know how they are trending online, but for the time's sake, I'm going to shortlist them. Okay, so when it comes to music, I don't have anything to do with music, so I'm going to cross out this. Okay, okay, so I'm going to cross out this. So music is off, and when it comes to computer games is also off. I have to cross out that. Gardening is definitely something that I will love to do this. And then when it comes to gadgets, it's also something that I would love for it to stay. Okay. Now, when it comes to men's health, I can let me just do a cross out for it now. So men's health is gone, and then spirituality. This is something I would love to do it, but I really need to go a little further with my studies before I can start as a topic and start talking about it. So spirituality is also out of my list. Now the ongoing and outgoing, the upcoming or ongoing project within my life, which is home office setup. This is something that I would love to do. Okay, because it's something that I'm currently doing. So it's gonna help me to come out with a lot of, create content that I may not be able to find it difficult. Okay, the experience that I'm going to use to buy um, some of these products, services, equipment that I'm going to use for my office. It's just what I'm going to recommend with for people. So it's simply as that. So I would love this to stay. So now I have gardening, and then I have Bluetooth devices, and then I have home office setup. Okay, so I will clean this. Okay, I'll clean this so that it makes a lot of sense. Okay, so now I have 3 topics to use Google Trends to come out with one of them. Okay, so first of all, let's go and do gardening. Okay, so I come to Google Trends, and then I come to explore, and then I do gardening. Okay, gardening as a search term. Now, gardening as a search term for the last 12 months, as you can see, it went up somewhere around May, and then it declined. Gardening, as I know, is a seasonal thing worldwide. It's a seasonal thing. Okay, so if you look at gardening for the past 5 years, you definitely will see a season up and down, of course. So this is how gardening will always look like when it comes to trends. Because first of all, you have to know the kind of country that I'm targeting. That is the United States. And when somewhere around May, people get to, find themselves more at home. And when you look at the year here, 2020, that is the time we were all at home, lockdown. It went up the roof because we were all at home and we were all looking for something to do with our boring kind of life. So a lot of people were into gardening at that time. Now, when the lockdown was over, you can see it switched back to its normal trending. So from 2019 May, you can see it went up to maybe 50 thereabout, and then it declined. So as you can see, it's just the same as every year, since it is only the COVID or the lockdown that took gardening to the roof. So gardening is a trending kind of topic that is going to last forever. It's just going to be there. So gardening is an evergreen topic. Let's use the word evergreen. It's an evergreen topic that you can do. So choosing a topic within gardening is, you just don't have to be afraid of running out of audience. There's going to be a lot of people interested in gardening. Okay, so gardening is green for me. So let me just make it green. Okay, so let me just paint it green. All right, now when it comes to technology with Bluetooth devices or Bluetooth technology, now let's go back there and then do Bluetooth. Okay, let me just do Bluetooth as a topic. Okay, for the past 5 years, I'm using for the past 5 years because that will actually give me a good trend to see whether it is declining or it is still stable or it is going up. Okay, so Bluetooth as a topic is something that a lot of people are interested in. So it's also kind of spike up within somewhere around December. It spike up within December. Always somewhere around December, Bluetooth spike up. And it's because of the holidays. People come home and then they start enjoying Bluetooth, technology. So December is a very nice place for and we are only interested in the trending aspect of the topic. So as you can see, it has a uniform trend, and this is also a great topic to consider. Okay, now when I come to this, I'm gonna do color green. I'm going to do color green for this also. Okay, now when it comes to home office setup, now we choose home office setup. So let me do home office first and then search. Okay, so home office as a search term, or let me see, can I get it as a topic? Okay, I cannot get as a search term. Okay, so how do people search for the word home office online? And as you can see, it has a good trend. Okay, even if I have to do 12 months, it's still a good trend. Okay, it's almost uniform and it's almost 100% all the time. So this topic is also an evergreen topic. You see, so what I was talking about, at a point in every person's life, there's going to be a time that you will need to have office at home. Okay, whether you are working as an entrepreneur or you are working on as a corporate employee, you still will definitely need to have office at home. So it is a great topic that I can consider. So I tag that one too as green. All right. Now we have three topics to consider. Now my topic here is okay. So what I'm doing is I already have a blog that talks about gardening, so I can start another gardening again. All right. And then I already have another blog that also talks about gadgets. Okay. So what is left that I don't have is the ongoing project, that is the home office setup. And so I'm going to start something with home office setup. Okay. Now, this is the topic that I'm going to choose for now. So these two are off my list. Okay. Then I'll choose my home office setup as a topic that I'm going to treat within this challenge. And I'm choosing this because I want to have a great website or a great blog that is going to talk about home office setup. That's it. Okay. All right. So now I have my topic. There's one thing that I want us to do. Okay, so we have already finalized our topic. Unfortunately, I should come here and do it, but we've already finalized our topic. So let's see what is next. Product and services in this niche. Okay. Now, one thing I want us to do quickly before we wrap up today's topic is I have to do this. Find out what are the products that are in this topic that I can promote as an affiliate marketer. Okay, so I'm quickly going to head to ChatGPT. Okay, I need a quick response. Instead of doing this myself, I'm going to go to ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT to give me maybe 20 products that I can find or I can promote as an affiliate marketer within this niche. So I'm gonna tap. Okay, so please give me products. Give me, should rather be 20. Please give me 20 products and services that I can promote as an affiliate marketer within home office niche. Okay, so I asked ChatGPT, and ChatGPT is gonna give me 20 All right, so ChatGPT is telling me that I have office furniture, economic accessories, home office decor, standing desks, office supplies, web hosting services, online meeting software, productivity apps, remote work courses, office gadgets. Okay, so it looks like I have a couple of products that I can promote as an affiliate. So you see, I will just copy all these. This is just a gist of it. Okay. Tomorrow we are going to do affiliate programs. So I'm going to look for affiliate programs within these kind of products within my niche and see if I can get something out of it. So I'm going to copy all these. Let me just take these ones off. Okay, so my niche is this, and these are the products. I'm going to shortlist them here again too, and then I will probably see which ones are best for me to promote as a beginner. Okay, so let me just highlight this. These are some of the products. Okay, okay, so I have 20 products that I can promote as a affiliate marketer within the niche home office setup. Okay, so okay, so this is going to serve as a beginning point for tomorrow video. Okay, so your homework, of course, I need to give you a homework. So create a brainstorm list of your interests, narrow down and choose a topic, and check how this your list is trending online using Google Trends. Okay, so just go ahead and do what I have just shown you. Go through the process. You can just watch the video again and then go through the same process and then come up with a topic. Okay, make sure this topic is really related to you, something that you can do. Nobody's going to force you, but you have interest in creating content around it. Okay, so I will see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching this video, and make sure if you get any value within this, please subscribe to the channel, and see you tomorrow. Thank you.